What's going on, guys? It's Jay here, aka Mojo Sports. I'm in Tampa, California. Sealed VHS. People don't really talk about this. What is this thing? What is a VHS?
Really?
What is it?
What do you mean?
Are you being serious? What are you doing?
Shut up.
Are you being serious? I'm just kidding. Got him. We're here in Tampa, Florida. I'm here with Matt and Bryant, the owners of Tampa Card Shop. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Welcome.
Welcome, man. Thanks so much for having me. Should we walk inside?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do this.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun.
You guys have known each other how long?
What, a year and a half, 2 years almost?
Yeah, about 2 years.
Did you guys ever think you would come together and actually own a card shop together?
I mean, we owned the unit for like 6 months before we actually opened.
Were you guys just using it as like a storage?
It was basically eBay and online and storing stuff for shows, all that.
Yeah, we were both dealers setting up in the Tampa area. Liked the way that we did business together and decided we'd come together and try to collaborate and start a shop here.
Dude, everyone's so busy right now. He's in the zone. He's in the Anna's in the zone.
It's before
the calm before the storm. Everyone's just staying busy here.
Oh yeah, got to.
This is like people on their phones, but with their cards.
61 Fleer.
Are those cut up?
Cut up.
So what's the story behind this?
Client who said he had a collection and then collected this as a kid, wanted to use it kind of as like a fantasy projection for stats.
This person wrote this out in 61?
Yeah.
For fantasy?
He was like 12. This was actually the set that I ended up deciding, I was like, well, we could try to make this into a positive because these are bad. We could maybe make these into art. So I contacted the card killer, and then that's where that set came from.
Is that where these are?
That's why these were inspired.
Mm-hmm. That's where those came from.
Wow. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, the Oscar Robertson we had and the Wilt Chamberlain. And the Oscar sold for $2,000, the Wilt sold for $2,500.
Of this or the regular?
Of those ones, of the modernized version.
Wow. Not a bad way to form a project.
A little something different. I mean, thinking outside the box, I guess. And
I like it.
I mean, it turned out for everybody, and
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win. It was
I like customs.
Do you have like kids that come in here and drink Pokemon and shit? Yeah, a lot of kids love Pokemon here.
Wait, you have the one of one?
This is the one of one. It's a PSA 10.
Why don't the National needs to bring this back?
That was a sweet promo.
Was the lineup ridiculous?
It was like 15 minutes.
It took 15 minutes to make this?
15 minutes.
There wasn't a big line?
There was maybe like 10 people.
I'm sure now it would have been crazy.
You get to pick the color of the background. You could put it on any background you wanted.
You could pick like any design?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, what's the story on these? These are sealed VHS. People don't really talk about this. What is this thing? What is a VHS?
Really?
What is it?
What do you mean?
Are you being serious?
What are you doing?
Shut up.
Are you being serious?
I'm just kidding. Got him.
We are live with the newest investment opportunity, sealed VHS tapes. FIFA World Cup, Andrew Luck auto.
What?
FIFA World Cup, Andrew Luck auto.
Fans of the game. You have a card shop?
No, it's in the back of a funeral home, though. I have all my cards in the back of my funeral home that I set up and do eBay, sell out. I mean,
Wait, you own a funeral home?
well, I manage one, yeah.
So you're not saying it's like when you die, those are the cards, right? It's just a funeral home.
Yeah, I have a funeral home
Yeah.
that people come to, and I service people, and
And there's cards there.
in my back office, in my room back there, I have tons of sports cards.
So if someone pulled up to the funeral home and was like, yo, we're looking to buy some cards, would you like take them into the back? And
If they wanted to. I mean, he's been there. I mean, I've had several of my friends over there.
PSA raw stuff.
And you'd go to the funeral home?
Yeah.
You got to go up and sell something to somebody. What do you not like?
If you're gonna be a buyer and you're interested into a card, do not be specific on 70% or something like that. Then you're giving me the intentions that you will not work with me on a deal, and that kind of sets me off as a seller. Vice versa, as you're selling off your table, if I came up to you and said 70%, you probably wouldn't want to work a deal with me because now you know I don't have any intentions of working a deal. So if you're going to do this right, just have a tactic where maybe you throw an offer that is 70% and work from there. Don't be that like, oh, I'm specific, then I'm going to be away from your table real quick.
There you go. You said you were a big Brady guy. That's all you pick up, right?
Yeah, I'm from up there. So I'm from New England. Highlight of my national was gemming my childhood Bowman Chrome.
Yeah.
But
you had a childhood Bowman Chrome Brady rookie?
Yeah.
And you just sent it in and it gemmed?
Yeah, we bought it at Rich Altman's show as a kid. Remember?
Yeah, rest in peace, Rich, man. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, we bought it at his Shriner show in 2001. I bought every Patriots rookie every year, and it was $1.
For the Brady?
Yeah, I mean, he was third string to Michael Bishop at the time, and Bledsoe, obviously. Yeah. So, he was literally an afterthought. Yeah.
So how'd you feel about Brady coming to Tampa?
I mean, the first day I was a little ticked off. I bought season tickets to the Bucs the same morning, so I wasn't that mad.
Yeah.
But I was a little ticked off he left New England. But I mean, I'd rather him be here than LA.
Right? Or in Vegas?
Yeah.
So even though Brady's still expensive, do you think you still pick him up? You don't care about the price? Or do you think...
I think he's undervalued still.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of a GOAT, Jordan stuff is just insane. Kobe autos are insane price right now. He's kind of, I guess, in Kobe's conversation, but nowhere near Jordan. And for he's an active Michael Jordan that's won more rings technically.
So you're into the unique stuff. A lot of people have seen this. A lot of people have asked me about this. The Benjamin Franklin PSA DNA. We got a Ben Zobrist game used bat. You got a lot of variety here. What's your take on variety? I've seen you at card shows. He's not just picking up, the local Luka PSA 10 base. What do you look for at card shows?
Yeah, man, I like the unique stuff. I like things you don't see every day. I'm not just stuck to cards either. I think a lot of the community, they kind of short-sight themselves and opportunities that they're missing out on because they only want to stick to straight sports cards. Memorabilia has a lot of legs and a lot of potential to make some money on. Game used stuff is awesome, is incredibly great.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So this is Ben Zobrist game used bat.
Yeah, the 2016 World Series MVP signed.
Oh, look at this.
A cool little piece. Dale Senior in a near mint 8 grade. There are lots of different sports, not just the main sports, but you can also look towards the NASCAR guys. Golf has a lot of potential, a lot of money there too, and presidential political autograph stuff I think is very untapped. And a lot of room to grow.
I like this Phil Mickelson signed ticket.
Yep, second year.
You're a big golf guy, right?
Big golf guy. This is an old Spalding bag from England, early 1900s. They made them out of canvas with the leather. It only really held 3 or 4 clubs. Yeah, and they would go around and with all hickory shaft, they call this, with a leather grip.
You ever take that golfing or?
Yeah, no. I mean, you would splinter that thing pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And actually somebody did.
Wow, and that's is that metal?
A metal piece that they put into the back end of them.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the different things.
So obviously you're not bringing this stuff to card shows, but do you think just as it's kind of like a museum kind of collection experience? Do you get that vibe, or what's your take on that? You're not gonna bring these to the card show.
No. No, these are other pieces that are more for museum like that, I guess. But they're good for people to want to take home as gifts. I mean, because people have their man caves that they want to have this stuff displayed on, so it does sell pretty well. But like you said, it's not something you'd want to you can just put in your showcase at a card show.
You don't have distribution, correct?
No allocation. We just buy from anyone that we can, anytime we can. Direct accounts, so we have wholesale accounts.
You got Topps triple threads. Obviously, not allocating any of this stuff out. Where'd you find this at? Just in the wild?
Yeah, we.
These are sick.
These were picked up. No, these were actually on a Steel City.
Wow, Steel City Collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, Steel City.
So, I mean, I'm a buyer of that because it's nostalgic, right? We talked about that. You can sell nostalgia. You can sell a memory.
Mm-hmm.
When you own a certain card or a certain piece of memorabilia, I mean, you're selling a memory of a sports fan. I mean, you can't really beat that, right?
You can't. I mean, it takes you back to the time that you were a kid and you were collecting. You know, I think that's why a lot of this stuff in the early 2000s is making a big comeback. You see Pokemon always being big and stuff like that. It's because we collect that as a kid, and now that we're in our late 20s and 30s, we're able to have the money to afford it.
I'm looking at this box right now, and I was thinking to myself, see at a peak, this is for everybody that wonders, you know, I get those PSA sub back, and there's a lot of base rookies. Think about it like this. I go and spend $24 taxed out on this. PSA submissions is $12 a card. I pull at least one Burrow base rookie. I grade that, and if it comes back in the 4 to 6 weeks like it used to, think about the ROIs. That's why I think people don't realize is a lot of these junk slab things, think about where we were at. We were at such a different mindset. You could open a blaster and make money.
100%.
And like that could fund a PC or funds a bigger card. You could get a Kobe, a LeBron. I mean, I don't know. That's how it was. A lot of us are in business because the grading.
Yeah. I mean, when PSA did what they did and they shut down, it changed an entire dynamic for collectors. I mean, there was no more buy raw, grade, and flip. I mean, with the time and the amount of money that it cost, it left a lot of people in having to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of having to sell raw to raw or buy graded to graded is the way to do it. I mean, that's the way it always was. And I mean, it is what it is.
Adam, what do you think of this? What do you think of this card shop?
This card shop's pretty good,
If
man.
you come to Tampa, you got to be here.
What's like the things that hit the points for you? Like when you walk into a shop and you get the experience,
have-
like what are you looking for?
You gotta have a bunch of slabs. You gotta have good slabs. You gotta have slabs that everyone can afford. You gotta have wax. You gotta have single spins, and that's good people.
And a good guy like Matt,
And
right?
a good guy like Matt, exactly.
Yeah, Matt. What's your favorite team?
Eagles all day, baby.
Jalen
Fly.
Hurts or Gardner Minshew?
Jalen Hurts, come on, man. You can't doubt your franchise quarterback,
Yeah,
man.
there we go.
Not as a fan.
All right. I see you. Jason, what are you going through over there?
Some damn Pokemon.
Do you like Pokemon?
No. I hate Pokemon.
Why?
There's some damn money involved. I like it. I like money. I see something, I like it. If I like it, I buy it. I just bought that.
Whoa, on-card Ray Allen.
On-card Real. I like the on-card, the old school players.
Who's your favorite player growing up?
Dominique Wilkins in
Oh,
basketball.
the human highlight.
I could not stand Michael Jordan.
Whoa.
I still don't. I still don't like him.
You still don't like Jordan?
No.
Oh, Calvin. Shout out to Debo.
You know, Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These little boxes.
These little cool boxes, right?
How much are those?
Like $20.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
Nice little
Customs. I like
boxes
that.
for people's collections to walk with.
Is this your Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
Wilson! Hey!
Wait, can you take my picture with Wilson, actually?
What's going on, guys? I'm with Anna, a.k.a. Miss Sports Cards. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
With the Tampa Card Shop, behind the scenes,
Do
right?
what I can.
Shipping some whatnot right now. I see that. Hit a little debut stream. That's pretty cool. We really enjoyed seeing you grow. You've grown a lot in the hobby.
Yeah, I think social media definitely helps. Obviously, not being like a breaker, I don't really post videos, so I think it was really just through like a lot of the shows and stuff like that. But I was actually surprised how much things just like kept growing, just based on going to shows and just kind of being like, hey, I just bought this, and you know.
I like that. What's your favorite part about being at this shop?
I think it's just making it comfortable for people. People like to come and just like hang out, right? I think it's not just about always like buying, selling, trading, but making a place where people are comfortable and they just want to chill, talk about it. Obviously, you know, you imagine, I hear about cards all the time, whether I'm in the shop or not, but I think it's kind of cool setting up a place where people feel comfortable just to come and chill like you guys are.
That's awesome. And you got Matt and Brian here, so I mean, you can't really beat that, right?
For sure. I think the kids, they're the ones that are going to continue, right? Like 10 years from now, you know, it's about growing the hobby like organically, where the kids have a place to come and rip packs and search through boxes. But I think that's going to be a big thing here in Tampa too, for the shops to kind of convert that direction.
It's not always about buying the packs and the cards. It's like the experience.
Correct.
And I think when I come in here, I mean, I meet you guys. Like, I enjoy it, obviously. It's fun, and that's what you want to give people. So, I mean, that's awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. Awesome
Thanks
shop.
for coming in.
I wish you guys success. You guys can see these guys at shows. They're always smiling and up and at them at the booths. So
Always buying.
yeah, they're always buying,
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. You can find us on Instagram, Mojo Autographs, Tampa Card Shop, Sports Collector. Come check out the shop in Tampa. We'll put the address down below. We'll see you guys later.